Welcome back to Mental Evolution, taking you to the next level. Love who you are, just love yourself. Many people like to make us believe that loving ourselves is as easy as snapping your finger. Unfortunately, this is not always the case, especially because when you open social media, there are a lot of unrealistic goals that people are trying to attain. So how do you love yourself? How do you practice self-love? How do you really truly come to love who you are? Let's get right into it. Number 1, be patient with yourself. The way you feel about yourself isn't going to change overnight. It requires time and patience. Learning to love yourself is a gradual process, and every step counts. Making a list of the things you love about yourself and placing them where you can always see them and be reminded of the amazing person that you are is very important. You have to accept that you aren't perfect, and that's because even the supermodels you see on Instagram aren't perfect either. The standard of beauty and perfection we have is unrealistic. Number 2, choose happiness. We do not choose to be born the way we are, or into the family we're in, or into the nationality and race that we find ourselves in. But we do choose how to embrace it. We can choose to spend every day of our lives feeling sorry for ourselves, or we can choose to be happy. Honestly, life will not always make it easy for you to be happy, but you can decide to choose happiness. Always choose happiness. In everything you do, every single day, do things that will only make you happy. Hey, we have just one time here on earth. Don't try to spend your whole life making other people happy. Don't buy what the world is selling. We live in a world that feeds on insecurity. People will want you to believe that something is wrong with you so they can fix you. You don't have the perfect hair, buy these extensions. You don't have the perfect nose, lips, butt, ear, and all of that. Pay this amount and we will fix you up. You don't need to be fixed because you aren't broken. You just live in a world that would rather tear you apart just to make the next dollar. The world is trying to sell you the idea that you're not good enough, so don't buy it. When next you see a commercial trying to explain why you aren't beautiful just the way you are, turn it off. Don't let them in. Understand that trends come and go. We live in a world where trends and standards of beauty come and go. Less than a decade ago, the standard of beauty was focused on slim, tall women, and now, women with a bit more flesh and on the thick side are right at the top. If you spend your life trying to follow the latest trend, then you will waste your beautiful life trying to find a type of happiness that doesn't exist. You are not alone. It is definitely easier to go through life when you know you have shoulders to lean on. You are not an outsider, and finding groups or making friends with people going through the same thing you face every day makes waking up every day easier. There will always be some gloomy days when you don't feel strong enough or motivated enough. Having the right people by your side, there are various support groups dedicated to helping men and women learn to be comfortable in their own skin. You got this.